I'm attempting to watch 1,000 games of football before the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and I'm going to be ranking every single one to find out which game is the greatest of the season. Today, we are covering our first Premier League game of Match Week 3 as Chelsea take on Fulham. Going into this game, Chelsea were coming off the back of a relatively quick start in the league this season. Fulham, with a couple of opening draws, looked like they were relatively struggling to find their feet, and it would be the case today as both sides would match up in a sort of London derby. Now, action would very quickly be underway as Josh King managed to get his first ever professional goal, the youngster for Fulham. A fantastic finish for him. However, it was ruled out for a controversial foul in the build-up. I've seen a lot of people really not happy with this decision, and I've got to say, it's certainly an iffy one. I don't know where I stand on it at the moment. I think maybe Okay, I'll be honest. I think part of the reason why I'm not openly calling this a foul is because I have Robert Sanchez in my FPL team and I needed the clean sheet bonus. So thanks for that, Premier League VAR. But regardless, this goal was ruled out in controversial fashion and Chelsea would soon take control. Because right before the halftime whistle would blow, João Pedro would manage to score a header, a beautiful set piece whipped in from Enzo Fernandez, and the Brazilian meeting it at its highest point. A beautiful directed header into the back of the net to give Chelsea a 1-0 lead going into halftime. Chelsea would then receive a penalty in the 52nd minute after a handball was not given in real time. However, after a lengthy VAR review, it was seen that Ryan Sessegnon did indeed block a cross from Trevoh Chalobah with his hands raised. It was given as a penalty and up stepped Enzo Fernandez to take it, and he would calmly place it into the back of the net to give Chelsea a 2-0 lead. And that's how the game would end, Chelsea having a number of chances to extend their lead. However, it was not needed as they ran out 2-0 winners in this game. An important 3 points for them early on in the season and a disappointing result for Fulham, unfortunately. Obviously, a lot of controversy regarding the VAR and the refereeing decisions in this game. And even worse for Chelsea is the fact that Liam Delap is now injured and presumably out for a while. So we have to see how that develops in terms of if they make any dealings on the last day of the transfer window. Overall, this game was actually not that bad. It had a good bit of sort of fire to it. I think Chelsea played really well. I'm enjoying the look of their team this season, and Fulham put up a good fight for majority of the first half. I'm going to rate this game a 6.2.